Hello. Yesterday I showed you how to make the marinade that I use for pot roast, which I've been using for well over a decade. I thought today, since I had nothing better to do, I would show you what we're making for supper tonight. What we're having is tilapia. Now it is frozen, obviously. I can't really afford fresh food, but we've got some tilapia. We're going to do rice with it in my rice cooker. Now this is a rice cooker. It's wonderful, and this is going to be one of the very few times you'll ever see me use butter or margarine. I do put it on plain white rice. It's great. You put the rice in, you measure it out. You have to rinse the rice first to get the starch off, but you plug it in, you push the lever down, and it cooks itself to perfection, so it's great. We're going to be having some fresh, farm fresh green beans. This is the last of what we've got. Again, it's the end of the month, so we're down to brass tacks. The kids are going to have some leftover corn from supper 2 nights ago, and we'll have the green beans, and yeah. So what we're going to do real quick is we're just going to show you really simple, really easy way to season up some fresh fish. I did already wash my hands. I'm going to go ahead and rinse them again. And the seasonings I've got out today, I've got dill. It says freeze dried. It's not fresh, obviously, but it's a really good one to have. Again, my Walmart brand of onion powder. We've got some fresh peppercorns for grinding. This is Costco. It's almost gone. We really like garlic in this house. It's dried, granulated California garlic. So this is what we've got. We're almost out, but I'm going to use the dried rather than the minced, and then a little bit of lemon juice. Now the fish I picked up this bag of fish from Walmart. It was really cheap. I think I paid $11 or $12 for 4 meals worth of fish. So that actually works out pretty good, and we're feeding a family of 4. So obviously you want to be really careful handling fish, and then other things. I messed up already by not paying attention and touching the fish with more than one hand, which I usually try not to do. So first thing I'm going to do is go for the garlic. The fish has been thawed and rinsed, and if I can get some to come out here, there we go. A little bit of garlic. Go with just a little bit of onion. Go with a tiny bit of dill. Don't want too much. There we go. That's good. And then, now normally when I'm doing this, yeah, let's try not to play with the camera, kiddo.
Sorry.
Normally, no, turn it back sideways, please, because it's going to turn it on the screen. You're so blonde. Normally what I do when I'm cooking with something like this, and I rinsed my hands once already, and I'll either rinse them after every time I handle the fish, or I'll only use these 2 fingers to turn the crank, so I don't, I don't really spread the germs, and then, well, my hands are wet, and then I will wash off the container after I eat, or after I cook it. You know what I mean. After I season it. Okay, so last thing we're going to do is just dribble a little bit of lemon juice over this. Really don't want to rinse all of the seasonings away. And use individual foil packets. Just kind of really easy.
I'm going to have to talk louder.
I know. I figured. Just make a really quick envelope with that there, and put it on your cookie sheet. So again, let's get fish number 2. And then you can see in my sink here, I've got the ends of the green beans. I buy the fresh green beans when possible, and I snip the ends with a pair of scissors, cut them in 1 or 2 or 3 pieces depending on how long they are, and kind of go from there. Alright, and then I've got fish all over my hands. So we'll just kind of keep doing that, I guess. A little bit of pepper. We don't want to do too much. Fresh peppercorns have an amazing flavor. Much, much better than any pre-ground pepper has. So I stick with that. And of course it's spicier. So you have to be careful for the kids.
Maybe you should put the lemon juice on before seasoning?
Possible. I just kind of go in whatever order I decide. And a second ago you heard my oven beep. That was my oven telling you that it is preheated and ready. Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to see my upper arm.
Well, you do have a really cool tattoo on it, but...
A lot of tattoos. Okay, and this bottle of garlic in my town anyway, this was about $8, and I've had this for 6 months. So it is a lot, 18 ounces of dried granulated garlic. We do use a lot of garlic. So, but we like I mentioned before, we're switching over to the minced garlic. So
that is a lot of dough.
that's not too much actually, but you just want to be careful. And then I can get a little pepper on my hand. After I'm completely finished getting all of this set up and I wash my hands again with soap, I will be washing off the outside of that pepper container just to keep from spreading any kind of germs. Although, the real goal here is to not wash my hands ever so I can poison my family with salmonella. I have secret life insurance policies taken out on them, and they're all going to die in very non-suspicious ways, and then I'll be rich. So. Oh, come on. You don't trust your mom?
No.
You know, you probably shouldn't. Alright, last one.
Don't think anyone can trust their moms.
Only if you're a teenager. Oh wait, you pretend to be. So, okay. A little bit of dill. And this is the smallest one, so this will probably be for the boy who you met yesterday. So we'll go light on the pepper. And sometimes, you know, instead of lemon juice, you can slice up some oranges or lemons or limes. I don't recommend using grapefruit for a recipe that calls for citrus because it's bitter. And at some point, I'll show you I will show you an original recipe that I have that I made up out of boredom one day that comes out amazing with any kind of citrus except grapefruit. So, there you have
it. Chicken?
Yes. 4 pieces of fish ready to go into the oven. I've got to turn on the green beans and plug in the rice cooker. The rice cooker for us takes about 20 minutes, so everything should be ready at about the same time. I'll wash my hands real quick. Okay, this is about the point where I'd flick water at the girl, but she's holding my phone, so I'm not going to. But there you have it, real quick, real easy, really simple, and it's good for you, and tastes great. And, yep, that's about it. So, next time I make a video, I don't know what it'll be on, it'll be a surprise. But until then, have fun and enjoy your food.